Well, hello everybody. I wanted to do another one of these. So I have been recording quite a lot of content, and I just sort of did a lot of recording in one big stretch so I could have a lot of footage to go back and edit later. And then I just kind of build a backlog of videos like I used to have. Of course, being back new to all this again, Shadowplay, which if you aren't familiar with, any NVIDIA graphics card past a certain point comes with a software called Shadowplay. Essentially what that means is I can record my gameplay or I can stream my games without having to use a third-party software sucking up resources from my system. It's all built into the hardware itself. So you usually get a lot of really lag-free, sort of lossless recording. And they've made quite a few changes to it. I didn't realize some of my hotkeys were messed up. So over the course of me doing all of this recording, I didn't notice that it had a little black box in the top right of the screen, or the top left of the screen. So that won't be happening again, but you will notice a few videos coming out in the future that have it. I'm so sorry. It's such a an amateur mistake that I don't even know how I didn't even. And it just comes back to due diligence, which is something that, you know, if you have a YouTube channel, if you haven't learned it already, I'm sure you will, like me, the hard way. It's always good after you record footage to go back and take a look at that footage, make sure there wasn't any issues or errors. I did not do that, and it came back to bite me in the ass. So you'll see quite a few videos pop up that have this really annoying black box in the top left of the screen. Essentially what was happening is Shadowplay was trying to force my webcam into the recording as well. But unless I'm doing these, I don't really have my webcam active, so it didn't have anything to actually show. Like I said, won't be happening again, but I appreciate the understanding with it. I am trying to gather everything back together as well as I can when it comes to the habit of recording properly and editing quickly and efficiently without cutting corners. I'm kind of in a really odd midway point with how I've been kind of editing everything. I'm not at a point that I'm fully happy with it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm really glad the Surge is done. I don't miss it. I don't miss that whole experience or what I was dealing with there. E3 has started today, actually. Pretty exciting. As I always do, I'm going to wait till the whole thing's done before I check out any of the footage or any of the conferences or anything like that. I hate waiting. I have no patience for stuff like that, which is a pretty decent flaw of mine, I would say. When it comes to recording, I have probably about 12 games I would like to record, just even bits and pieces of. I'm not saying full playthroughs, but expect a lot of games to be popping up that I've been having fun with. One that you're going to see is a return to a game I played a long time ago. I noticed that some YouTubers have started playing this game again, and of course it's the normal rage fest it always is when this game pops up. And I came back once again to show that it's nothing. It's no big thing. It's nothing to get angry about. It's a lot easier than people make it seem out to be. Another thing I'm going to be doing a lot more is streaming, and I'm going to be streaming through YouTube. I used to stream between Twitch and YouTube, and I might still switch it back and forth. Usually Twitch is reserved for games that I don't really feel like they have a place on the channel, or I'm not going to really be doing too much with them. Something you might have noticed with my streaming is I don't usually talk in streams. If you want me to talk in streams, by all means let me know in the comments, but most of the time, I don't even bother. Streaming is something I usually do when I want to record, I want to do something, but I just don't feel up for commentary. In that case, you'll usually catch me streaming. Or if there's a skill-intensive game that I'm going to be playing for the channel, I might stream it to kind of get used to it or something like that, so that when I go in for the channel, it's not as daunting of a thing, I guess, but keep an eye on that, because I do really like streaming a lot. It's kind of a really simple sit down, start it up, and just enjoy type of deal. I'm going to be going on vacation sometime soon here, actually probably next Sunday, I think it is. Going to be going up to Banff. For those of you that aren't familiar with Banff, Alberta, it's a really beautiful place near the mountains. It's a nice kind of escape from you know, the big city I'm in now. You just kind of get out into nature, fresh air. You can't really say no to that. I have my dad coming down. He's going to get a chance to meet my fiance, as he hasn't had a chance yet. I haven't seen him in over a year now. So I'm pretty excited for that. The last piece of big news when it comes to the kind of refresher at the start of this is I'm going to be getting a new pop filter in for my new microphone. The missus got me a new microphone, which I'm pretty pumped about. If you're not familiar with Blue's microphone series, I cannot advocate for them enough. They are just incredible mics. But she got me this one, honestly, probably close to a month ago now, but I've been too afraid to use it because it's so pretty. I want to get a proper pop filter, and my current mic's pop filter is kind of janky. It's more so attached with bolts and stuff like that, and I don't want to mess up this mic with the same sort of setup. So that should be in on the 14th, so I'm kind of excited about that. Well, not kind of, very excited about that. It's not going to be up all in my face anymore like this one is. It's actually a foam pop filter that'll actually be on the mic, so I couldn't be happier with that. Other than that, there's not too much going on. Work is going well. Life is going well in general. I've been having a blast with a lot of the new games that have been coming out, and kind of I got my passion for playing games back a little bit more. I did have to take a break and find some different hobbies like biking, photography, stuff like that. But I've enjoyed coming back to games. I was playing almost strictly on my PS4 for the longest time, and I didn't touch my PC for maybe 3 or 4 months. And it's been fun to come back with a new drive to play a lot of those games. Anyways, I won't extend this any longer than I have to. I just wanted to give you an update. The driving force for this video update was that black box in the top left. You're gonna see it. And it blows my mind just how many videos it's in. I can't apologize enough for that. It's a totally amateur mistake that I should have caught, and I didn't catch it till I went to edit all this footage. But I guess that's it. Thanks for keeping up with the channel. I hope you've enjoyed my return. I apologize if you are set up on email notifications, if you got a brutal amount of emails that one day I ditched all my Surge footage because I just wanted that game to be done and over with. I didn't want to extend it. I wanted it to be off my hard drive. I wanted it to be out of my life, and I had to get rid of it. So I scheduled them 1 hour apart and just ditched all of them. I lost about 3 subscribers when I did that. Understandably so, though. I can imagine if I didn't enjoy it, other people probably didn't enjoy it. But it is what it is. Like I said, take care, and thank you for sticking around on the channel.